stage, I had to make it feel like I had some distance to go. So I wrote a song about my shirt. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah.
Okay, it goes like this. I like kitties and Nirvana. That's why my shirt says Nirvana. I wrote it like an hour ago. That's how it came up with. Okay, now time for an impression. This is my impression of Kate Winslet in that one movie with the boat. I'll never let go, Jack! She said as she pried his frozen dead hand from hers and watched him sink into the ocean. Except for this one time, Jack. But after this, I promise I'll never let go. See, they had to shorten that part of the movie because it would have just made it too long. 3.5 hours was the cutoff. So the last time I was here, I left off with talking about the Mormons and pornography. So this time, I think I'd like to start by talking about the Mormons and pornography. There was just a couple things I didn't get to say about it. Because I'm from Utah, but I'm not Mormon, so we'll just get that out of the way. And every time Utah is in the news, it's always for something really fucking stupid. You know, like they lowered the DUI limit to .05. Great. And also, I wish I could write a joke like this, but they also recently declared pornography a public health hazard. Okay? I'm not shitting you. Some real examples of actual public health hazards are Flint, Michigan, the BP oil spill, Chernobyl, Donald Trump. Okay? Those are real, actual public health hazards here, okay? Pornography, all right. They say that pornography is degrading to women. Have you heard of a dominatrix? And also, how do you know people who aren't supposed to be watching pornography? And they also say that it portrays an unrealistic expectation of sex. Duh. Okay? Duh. That's why everybody watches porn. It's like the WWE of sex. We know it's fake, but we want to watch it. We want to see what it's like when everything goes well, when everything works out and it's orchestrated, dare I say scripted, and everyone has a good time. That's why we watch porn, okay? Duh. You know, because real sex, I don't know if any of you have ever done it before, but real sex sometimes is awkward and sloppy, and parts of your body that don't have a sphincter make a fart noise anyway. Not gonna see that happen in a porno unless that's the kind of porno that you're going for, you know? So, I know everybody in this room has an awkward sex story. I'll start. One time my boyfriend and I were doing it, and we went to change positions, and I accidentally kneed him in the balls. And then I laughed about it because I have horrible schadenfreude. Inside, I was dying at the thought that I may have just killed the children that I will never have. But topically, it was all laughter. See, I can tell that story because my boyfriend's out of town. He's not here right now. But he loves me anyway. You know, we've been together for like 7 years. We're like one of those couples that's like so gross, we grossed me out, you know? Which is great. I totally deserve it. I've like kissed way too many frogs. I need my fucking prince, you know? It's like, I'm gonna be 33 this year. And frankly, I don't think I could go out into the dating world ever again. I don't think I could do that anymore. I'd have to re-explain all my shit to somebody. I can't do that. When I met my boyfriend, I was 26. Not a lot of shit had happened. I'm gonna be 33 now. A lot more shit has happened, and I frankly just don't want to fucking talk about it, okay? I think if I had to date anybody again, I would just say, you know what? Just Google me or read my Facebook statuses. I don't know what to tell you anymore. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to. My boyfriend now, I don't even have to form full sentences with him, and he understands me. I could be like, blah, blah, you're home, and he's like, okay, I'll let you know when I'm home. It's great. We just read each other's minds. We've worked to the point where we don't have to do any more work. And that is the point of a relationship, I think, because it's fucking hard enough being a woman, you know? I mean, in this city alone, there's so many pigs. It's like, this guy on the train the other day says to me, and he did that first, I was like, do you need some water or something? And he was like, girl, you so pretty. Why you wearing them glasses? And I was like, first of all, you're white, so stop talking like that. Second of all, the proper sentences is, why are you wearing those glasses? Jesus Christ. And C, my boyfriend got me these glasses because he happens to think that I look cute in him, and that selfish motherfucker wants me to be able to see to the best of my abilities because he knows that I have an astigmatism, and wearing contacts for a long time is very uncomfortable. Can you believe that shit? God, he's such an ass. And physically, it's hard to be a woman too, you know? I mean, we got a lot of shit to put up with, okay? I live with a 97-year-old, my grandmother, and I'm telling you, ladies, right now, I'm warning you, everything is gonna fall out of your vagina, okay? All of your shit is gonna fall out of your vagina. Like, literally, your shit, your colon will probably invert itself and just start falling out of your vagina because the female body is horribly designed, right? People talk about God, they're like, oh God, which I don't really believe in, but, oh, God's a woman. Oh no, God's a lesbian. Oh no, God's a black lesbian. No, God's a half Chinese, transgender lesbian. No, if there's a God, he's a dude. Let's break it down in here, okay? So we got all the shit the man has, right? And then we're gonna throw in some ovaries. We're going to throw in some fallopian tubes. And then we're going to put a uterus right there where if you have a baby, it's just going to push on your bladder and you're just going to have to pee for 9 months. Like, who thought of this shit? The people that built the Titanic and their fucking flood doors that didn't go up to the ceiling? Oh, the water's just going to stop when it gets to here. It's ridiculous. Dropped bladder is what they call this syndrome, when your bladder is just like, falls out of your vagina. I took the liberty of using drop bladder and coming up with some other fun things to say about it. All right, so we got bladder drop, like a mic drop. Drop it like it's bladder. Bladder school dropout. My bladder drops all the way to the yard. How many bladders does it take to drop to the center of the toilet bowl? What's in a bladder by any other drop? That's Shakespeare. Where in the world has Carmen's bladder dropped? All right. A dropocalypse bladder. Okay, I always fuck that one up. You got it. It's like apocalypse. The day the Earth's bladder dropped. Romy and Michelle's drop bladder. Drop dead bladder. Where were you the day the bladder dropped? What bladders may drop? No bladders for old drop. A drop a day keeps the bladder away. And I've seen better days. Then the bladder drops out. And finally, every bladder has its drop. That's all for me tonight. I will leave you with this final thought. If everyone peed in the shower once a day, it would save a lot of water. So I'm starting my Go Yellow, Go Green. Stream while you clean for a Clean Stream 2017 campaign. Go home and pee in the shower. Good night.